Lots of presidents have worn cowboy boots from the mid-20th century to today, or just been in Western style, popularized the cowboy look, right? And I thought it would be fun to look at these presidents and how they made the cowboy boot work with formal wear and popularize it with the American people. Let's get into it. This is going to be fun.
Old boots got soul, and I carry on this way, and we get better every day.
Theodore Roosevelt, Calvin Coolidge, Harry Truman, they all embraced Western styles and boots, but none of them really with formal attire, like the suit, right? Not until one president in the 60s. I was speaking with Morgan Buckert about Ask the Bootmaker here coming up on November 5th, so if you're available, you should definitely tune in for that. She's an Idaho custom boot maker with a master's degree in history, so we got to talking a little bit about history and American history. And she mentioned that Lyndon B. Johnson was one of the first presidents to popularize the cowboy boot with formal attire. I thought that was super interesting, so I looked into it. And of course, LBJ is from Texas and had a large cowboy boot collection. Like Lucchese boasts that one of their most loyal and memorable customers is LBJ. And this is a picture that you can see on the Lucchese website where they boast about this. I mean, they have a whole page dedicated to the fact that Lyndon B. Johnson wore their boots. And apparently, he was a Lucchese's boot owner since 1940, but the record with Lucchese starts in 1952 when he was a U.S. Senator. So that's what Lucchese has on that record, but they say it goes back further. But Lucchese isn't the only company to have boots worn by Lyndon B. Johnson. Justin brags about this in their About section in their history on their website, and so does custom boot maker J.L. Mercer and Sons. They also made a pair of boots for Lyndon B. Johnson. And since LBJ, nearly every president has sported cowboy boots at one time in office, and some more than others, and sometimes when they wear those boots more than others, it affects the industry more. Ronald Reagan was known to wear cowboy boots on a regular basis. This was during one of the best times in the industries, in the 80s. So he might have helped, grow the popularity of cowboy boots, or the trend might have been there, and he just it just worked during that time, but that was like one of the best times for the industry. So you think that maybe presidents wearing cowboy boots affect the sales? I think so. In 2001, New York Times ran this article, and they reported a phenomenon called the Bush Bump. Now, this is known as something that they can't really confirm because you can't basically tie those two. There's no data. But basically, when George H.W. Bush was in office and George W. Bush were in office, more people were interested in wearing cowboy boots, and more people bought cowboy boots. Can you believe that? I can believe that. And they reported that these, like I said, they reported that these presidential bumps can't be confirmed with data, but spokespeople for Justin and Tony Lamas totally noticed upticks in sales when presidents regularly wore boots. They weren't the only ones who noticed this trend. It was also noticed by Rocky Carroll, who was the unofficial custom cowboy boot maker for presidents, starting with Gerald Ford. He made boots for 7 presidents. 7. Nuts, right? So people in the industry are recognizing the fact that when presidents wear cowboy boots regularly, more people buy cowboy boots in America. I think we're about due for another one of these bumps in the cowboy boot industry, right? So I'm hoping that future presidents wear cowboy boots regularly, because I I just think we could use that help. We could use the help in getting more people interested in getting some boots for themselves, you know? And with so many presidents wearing boots with suits in the past, I hope the future presidents pick it up and encourage more Americans to wear them regularly, because it totally makes it acceptable, right? When a president wears boots with his suit or her suit in the future, I think more people will be open to the fact that cowboy boots can be formal attire. And we all know that they can be, but maybe there's some folks out there who are still a little skeptical about it. I think we're overdue for a bump. Our presidents make the precedent for Americans to wear their boots with formal wear like any lady or gent. Wear those boots with your suits, yeah. Let's go! Presidents, wear those boots, would ya? Freedom Stream! Oh, cheers to you guys. Cheers, cheers, cheers.